Hey guys, in this video we are going to embellish the top to this small keepsake box. Again, I'll put lists and links to everything I can find in the description box below, including my printables. But I've got a pretty good idea of where I'm going to start with this one. Let me grab it. I'm going to use this frame here, and it is a wood embellishment from Prima from the Delight collection, and I think I'm going to use that on the box. I'm going to color it a little bit. So let me grab I think I'm going to do like a layered look, and then I'm going to add some flowers on top. So I'm going to use that same distress stain, that vintage photo that I used in making the box, and I'm just going to change the color of it. Now right now it looks really red, but it should change into a little bit of a softer color. So I'm going to dab a little bit of that off with, I might have dabbed too much. I think I want it darker. No dabbing. Let's dab it back on. These have been so much fun to make, and to do the embellishment part. It's been so much fun. Let me dry this real quick. And then I think I'm going to take some of this archival ink and coffee and maybe darken the edges a little bit. It may not even be noticeable, but you can tell a little bit. Since it's such a tiny box, I don't want to go like overboard like the last two boxes that I've made. The top of the boxes have been beautiful. Let me grab them. Yeah, there's the large box right there, and look at all that awesomeness, right? It's beautiful. And then check this one out. Remember the stacked love letters and all of that. So I'm going to try to take it down a notch because the size of this is so much smaller than these two. So I'm gonna take it down a notch. Well, I'm gonna try to. I can't promise you anything. Okay, so I think that'll look good with the paper line and what we got going on. And so then I got one of the pages, scrapbook papers out, and I cut a piece out thinking that's what I was gonna use right there, because I was like, ooh, that's cute. It says "To My Love," and this is kind of a lovey-dovey kind of paper line. Not really a Valentine's, but not really just anything. You know, it's got a lot of sweet sentiments in it. You make everything worth it, that kind of stuff. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this little piece somehow underneath the frame. And then I'm going to use, I got one of the large cutoff pieces from when we made the box, the same as the sides. I think I'm going to do like a layering look. And then I'm going to use some burlap. This is just really gigantic, natural colored burlap that you get like at Hobby Lobby or something. And then maybe I'm going to use some of this dark brown embroidery thread. So I think I'm just going to do like some layers. So the first thing I want to do, I think, is cut the edge off of here. Kind of like a mixed media type deal, you know? So I don't need that whole piece. Burlap makes me itch, so I need to be careful. So this is actually the size of the mat on the box, so I'm gonna have to cut this down to, let's see, I should probably cut this one down first, or I can just go off of this. What if I did it that way? It still might be a little big. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rough the edges up with my tool that I can't find. This is a Prima distress tool. It's got all kinds of fancy sides to it, but I'm going to use this part right here. And I think, ooh, that's not very contrasting though, is it? Gosh, I want to so bad. I want to use this purple so bad. Well, let's see. So I'm just going to rough the edges of this up. See, that might even be a little too big. And then I want to have this underneath it. So I think I'm going to trim this down. I think I need to trim it down some more. I'm just eyeballing it, can you tell? Let's do this one. Because I don't want to rough those edges up, I don't think. I just kind of want it to be behind the frame a little bit. And have it looking something like that. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do another layer. Except this one needs to be smaller. And straighter. Yep. So I'm going to rough these edges up. I have another tool that's like this. It's a Tim Holtz tool. I don't know what it's called either, but it works just the same. It doesn't have all these different sides, but it has this, you know, like scraper type deal. Maybe I should rough this up a little bit. Or have it torn. Have it torn right here. Oh, that might be cute. Where it kind of looks like it's like an ode letter, you know? So then it would be layered. You can't see it that well. If it was on the black, you could see it. But I could have a cool little layered effect, kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink these pages up. Let me get this back out. I'm going to give them some color. Ooh, that might be a little too much. I just re-inked my stamp pad there. I don't think there's any getting off. But we're just going to have to go with it. That's okay. You can't even see that rip. So I'm going to make it a little bigger. So then I'm going to do the same thing to these. I think this is going to be so cute. I haven't done a whole lot of mixed media lately, so this kind of reminds me of that. So if we just have it on here all different ways, and have the frame on there. And then have this burlap behind it. I like it. Burlap's too big, but we'll take care of that. So let me just use this black one here. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to trim it up closer to the edges. This is fitting right along in with my hoe. Just do it. Just do it. Just glue it down. Just do it. I need to be careful I don't start sneezing though. Because burlap makes me sneeze. Okay, so then I'm going to like fray the edges a little bit. Right, so it could go something like this. And then maybe what we should do is pop this up on pop dots so that a picture can maybe be slid behind there, so it could look something like that. And then have some flowers. What do you think? Oh, I was gonna do some of this. I'm not sure which layer I should go under. I just think it would add something cute to it, you know? A little extra. There really is no rhyme or reason to make these loopy-doopies. Loopy-doopies. It's just really meant to look like a mess. Maybe not so neat of a mess. It actually looks better when you use something like sewing needle thread. It just seems to be a little bit loosey-goosey. Well, come on. There we go. I just want it to look like a mess. I mean, there'll be flowers everywhere anyway. I know this looks kind of silly right now, but I just think it'll add to it if I can just figure out how to get it on there. That should go like that. And then we can like tuck them back in if they're getting too crazy. We might not need that layer because the flowers might be all we need. What do you think? I don't know, I kind of like it, but I feel like the flowers are gonna overpower it. Oh my gosh, you know, I might not even put any flowers on there. What do you think? I wish you could tell me what you think. That is so cute. No, we got to have flowers. We got to have flowers. Okay, I think I'm gonna start gluing it down. I think I'm gonna, yep. Okay, I am. I'm just gonna start gluing it down. I still haven't decided on pop dots or not. But let's start with this hot mess I got going on here. I'm just gonna put glue on the back side of this and just lay it down together. And maybe I'll put glue in the middle of the box or something. Like I know what's going to be covered. Just using my Fabri-Tac by Beacon. Okay, so then I'm going to glue this piece down. I'm not going to glue it from edge to edge though. I'm just going to glue it mostly in the middle here. But I'm going to try to get a good amount of glue. I have to keep looking up in my viewfinder because I can't get my head over top of it. So, okay, and then this piece is next. And this one's going to go this way. And then, I love this. This is so cute. It just says, to my love. You know what I might do? I might just glue it on two sides, and that way something can slip behind it, you know? I think that's what I'll do. And I think I'll just glue it right there in the corner. So it looks like that. It's so cute. I'm going to tuck this piece under here. I feel like it needs to go. Oh. Yep, I still haven't figured out my phone, so if you guys want to help me, I'm filming this in the same day as the last video, so don't get on me too bad if you've already given me a suggestion and I didn't take it. Whoa. I got a new phone. It's an iPhone. And I don't know how to work it. That is so cute. Okay, let me gather some flowers and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've grabbed a bunch of stuff. Most or everything but one package of these flowers are actually part of the Wild and Free collection. Some of these flowers I didn't even open. They're just too big for this little box. They're beautiful. Even these, I just don't feel like they fit in with kind of the feeling I got going on here and these cute. Anyway, but I did want to point out to you, I found these at Michael's and they're Recollection and they're paper flowers and they're called Spring Dream. I don't know if you can read that or not. But they're perfect. They're absolutely perfect for this collection. They have a little bit of gold along the edge. They're beautiful. The blue doesn't fit in, but the green, the pink, and the cream, perfect. So if you don't have any flowers with this paper collection, but you have like a paper pad or a 6x6 pad or whatever, go to Michael's and get you some of these. They had a whole assortment of different little flowers, so I was pretty stoked about that. I really like the way they turned out. Okay, so these little flowers are part of the collection. And then this little bag of flowers, I opened 3 of them and took them out of their package. These little flowers are part of the collection. And then this little package here, these little dainty. So I think I've already figured out what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to start gluing them down. I think it's going to be so pretty. It's going to be so simple. You all are going to be shocked at how many flowers I use. Shocked. Come on. So I'm just using my Fabri-Tac. This is one of the Michael's flowers. And then here's another one of the Michael's flowers. This is the pink one. And I'm just going to stick it right there like that. And then I think I'm going to use this one. This one came with the collection. Isn't that adorable? It kind of reminds me of a peony opening up. I have some peonies in my yard that were my mammals. Of course, this isn't near as fluffy or gigantic as a peony, but it kind of reminds me of one. I'm sure it's probably not meant to be one, but it's kind of the feeling I get. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so then I'm going to take, this was part of the collection. I'm going to stick this underneath the paper or the frame and the paper, just to kind of give it just a little bit more dimension and to have a little bit of pop of green on this side. A papa? Not a papa, but a pop of. And then I'm going to take this little flower from the paper collection, from this sheet here. And I think I'm going to stick this right here. And I think that might be it. That might be all I do. OM goodness. OM goodness. Check it out. I love it. It's adorable. I think that's all I'm going to do. Can you believe it? I think that's it. So pretty. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do. That was probably the quickest mini album, or not mini album, box cover or / mini album I've ever made. And I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so cute. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Be sure to let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so by clicking this little button right there. And I'll have everything linked in the description box below. And don't forget to check out all these other videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye.